Hi, this is Andrea with Yarn Packin' Mama, and today I just wanted to talk about crochet and how it can be so relaxing and refocusing. So I am just going to crochet a little bit while I talk about how, for me, crochet is very rejuvenating and relaxing, and I use it in a way not only because it's my business, but I use it to also help me refocus my mind and to step back from day-to-day life, which can be very stressful. So I just like to do a simple stitch. They're all over the place, mindless patterns where it's a very simple stitch repeat, and you can just, once you have figured out the repeat, you can just do the repeat over and over again. For this, though, I'm just doing my favorite crochet stitch, which is a double crochet, even though I just did a half double crochet there. Double crochet is my favorite stitch. I like how it looks, and it's a very easy stitch to do, of course, because it's one of the basic stitches. And then also my project will work up a little bit more quickly, height-wise, which is nice for when I'm looking to have a taller project, but I don't want to take a ton of time, because, like I talked about last week, struggle with slow crochet just because I want my piece to be done. I want to be able to see it, which can be a stressor, of course. But when I'm working on something, or when I'm finding something to work on to be a relaxing crochet piece, I'm looking for that mindless piece to it, to where I can just work along, not have to reference a pattern really, and just do my thing. So that's where I look for my project. I look for a mindless crochet project when I need something that is going to be stress relieving and relaxing to work on. And then, that's the other part. Like, you want to find something that you look forward to finishing, of course, but not something that you will be stressed out about finishing. So definitely don't do a relaxing crochet project for a gift for your family members or your friends. That will end up being stressful anyway, because you're trying to meet a certain deadline and get it just right for your friend and family to make sure that it's perfect for them. And you want something that you can work up easily without having to worry about too many mistakes as well, because mistakes in crochet can be stressful too, especially if you're trying to have a specific look or meet the pattern exactly. And that's difficult to do sometimes, especially if you're distracted, or really if you're distracted, that's where that comes into play. But that is that. I'm, as I've mentioned in the past, very busy. I'm juggling a lot of different projects and jobs and things to do, and I don't always have time to dedicate to crochet. So I do want something that I can pick up easily, which means a stitch that I already know how to do, or a stitch pattern that I can look at very easily, like the waffle stitch, for example, or the basket weave stitch. Those are stitches, once you get the foundation rows done, you can just look at your previous row to see where you need to be, because the previous row will tell you which stitch you need to make. Like in the waffle stitch, do I need to just do a normal double crochet, or do I need to do a back post double crochet or a front post double crochet? And it really just depends on that sort of thing too. You want to look for something that you can pick up easily and put down easily, and still be able to find where you were, which if you're in a pattern repeat, can be pretty easy, as long as your repeat is noticeable or obvious. And for me, like I said, I like to work something simple to keep things easy and relaxing. And then I can, after I'm done with that crochet session or the piece itself, if it's a smaller piece, like a dish towel or a washcloth, that is a way for me to say, okay, I've let my brain take a break from whatever was stressing me out, and I can go back into my stressful situation and see things a little bit more clearly because I've taken a moment or a few moments to refocus my mind and to come away from that stressful situation to find a better way, possibly, or find a new approach, which is very important for anybody who has many balls that they're juggling, because sometimes for me the brain fog feels ever more present as days go on, where I don't take that self-care moment to take a step back from my stressors. And now this doesn't have to be crochet, of course. It can be anything that you find to be relaxing. So for me, it's crochet, even though I do run a business around it, which makes it stressful on occasion. But if I don't work on something that is for my business, then it is relaxing and refocusing. So it can be anything, of course, that allows your brain to breathe. And I think that most of us, or many of us, don't take the time to let our brains breathe because we think that we have to have the answer right away. We think we have to make a decision right away. Well, that is true in some situations. It's not always true in all situations, and that can be hard to weigh when we need to make an immediate action or not. But if you find that you do not need to take immediate action in a situation that's become stressful, I highly recommend taking a step back and allowing your brain to process, because once your brain processes, you will be more clear on what action is best to take. And that is what I really wanted to say about crochet and using crochet to relax and refocus for the busy individual, because we all need that. We need to all take care of ourselves and take a break from our stressors, because breaks are good. Breaks help us stay sharp and on top of our day-to-day lives, which is important to have a happier life in the end, I feel. And please let me know if crochet is a stress-relieving activity for you or not. Is crochet stressful for you more than it's relaxing? And if it is more stressful than relaxing for you, maybe share in the comments below what pain points you have, because maybe I can help address some of those pain points, which would be really great and gratifying for me, because that's my ultimate goal as a crochet business owner, is to create a crochet community and have a place where people can find their way in crochet and not have it be such a strict and stringent craft, when it can be open but still have good technique. And I just hope that this was inspiring, helpful, and please stay tuned for more. Thank you for joining.